Hello, welcome to my Golang Basic series. This is going to be the first episode where we go over some super basic stuff for the Golang programming language and really just programming as a whole. So if you have any experience with programming and especially programming with compiled languages, then you can probably skip most of this. Otherwise, let's begin. So first you're going to want to install the language, obviously. And to do that, you want to go to golang.org. If you're on Windows, if you're on Linux, I suppose you can probably figure out how to do it yourself. So if you're on Windows, go to golang.org, head to this download go button, go there, and just download what comes up right here for the Microsoft Windows. Click on it, download, save file, and then whenever it's done, install it, and you'll be good to go. Now that we have it installed, we're going to want to make a new file like I have here. Doesn't really matter what it's called. .go is what the file extension name is for Golang files, source code files rather. And so you want to type out package main func main like this, and then format dot println or printf hello world. Lovely. And then you also see that just because I'm using a IDE, it popped in this little import format. I'll go over what all this means shortly. And then to run it, we go to the terminal, go run e0.go. There we go. Hello world. That's your first program. All right, you've built your first program. Let's go over what it is. Package main, we're not going to go over what that means just yet. But for now, it's this magic little 2 words that we're going to put at the top of all of our programs. So import FMT, import format, it's importing a different library or directory or package, depending on the programming language. In Golang's case, it's a package, so that we can use the different types and functions and possibly even variables or constants from that package. In this case, it allows us to get format.printf. And so we're going to move on. Func is just the fancy word for saying it's a function. Func main needs to be in all of your programs, and it's really where the compiler is going, and it's saying, hey, here's where our code is. I'm going to go line by line and run it from here. This is where it knows where to start. So format.printf, it's just taking a formatted string and outputting it to the console. You could also use println, which works very similarly, but doesn't need to take a string. It can take, say, any other type of variable, really, like an int or a float. And now let's head back to the command line and talk about some of the things you can do there. The main things, really. So we already saw go run, and so go run, and then the file name, and it'll just compile and run it. It won't give you a .exe or an executable file, whereas go build will compile it and give you an executable file like we see here, e0.exe, same name. And if I ran that, it would do hello world and then close. It's not very useful in this case. And then so the third one, also pretty useful, go get, and it allows you to get other packages from online. So like we have format, we can go to GitHub and get user-created packages like Logris, and we do go get, and then the URL. And then if we had a real working URL, we could press enter, and it would download it to our computer, and we could use it in our program. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next episode.